Hey Aries, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be your general reading for April 2021. Happy birthday, happy Aries season to you guys. Love y'all so much. I just celebrated my birthday on the 3rd, so I am officially 30. What a ride. What a ride thus far. I went live yesterday on TikTok because I'm recording this on Monday, the 5th. So yesterday was a really interesting reading on TikTok. If you guys have not been following me on TikTok, you're not coming here from TikTok, please go check it out. Down below, I have listed my TikTok live schedule as well as my other social media platforms. They are linked in my channel bio as well. On the channel art up the top, you'll see all the links there to my website, Instagram, and TikTok. The readings on TikTok are crazy, the collective for that. So definitely keep that in mind. They're a really fun time. I do recommend following me on Instagram as I post all the reminders and countdowns and things of that nature on my Instagram for my lives. And there is officially a countdown timer thing as well on my website. So I didn't know I could do that. And then I just kind of like pulled it up one day and they were like, we added this. And I was like, cool, great. So either Instagram or my website, you can check up with that. Keep on that. Also down below is my heyhe.ro link too for discounted readings and like one-off questions, one card pulls and that nature. So I'm going to get started, okay? This month, I am officially no longer doing the spiel. I said I was going to cut it out and make a totally separate video. So the video on how to interpret tarot readings as a viewer is going to be listed elsewhere, hopefully on the front page, if I can manage that. But it'll be listed somewhere on my YouTube because I just want to save some time in the videos and get right to the good stuff for you guys, okay? So what we're going to start with right off the bat is definitely going to be... right here is my Twin Flame Journey Oracle. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs, okay? So any of those can apply, or if you feel the need to check any other placements or houses or whatnot, definitely go ahead and do that, okay? So again, happy birthday to you guys. Whether it's already happened or it's, you know, yet to happen, whatever, happy birthday, happy Aries season, okay? Let's get into this, and then we'll get into some tarot and see what's going on. So these videos, I will label them with a time because I say, you know, this is for April, but really these videos and readings are timeless. So whenever you find them, you find them. And if it resonates, that's what's most important, okay? Because we all move through energy differently, so they're pretty much timeless. When you stumble upon them, it'll be the right time, okay? Sometimes I even don't resonate with something and I go back just out of curiosity at the end of the month and I check back, especially to readings that I really liked. And sometimes they happen, like it actually comes true like later on. It's just something that maybe happens 2-3 weeks from the actual date of the reading. But I don't know who needs to hear that, but apparently you do. All right, let's see. Let's do 2 more for Aries. What do we have for my Aries peeps? The Destruction card, seriously, is the Tower card in this deck. Keeps wanting to pop out. So, Aries, what's going on? We have free will, but in reverse at the bottom. I just heard power and control. You also have ascending here, too, at the bottom. This is really interesting to me because I feel like the goal here is to master this mindset or this like notion that you guys do have power and control over your own lives. When I get free will in reverse, it can kind of talk about a feeling of like not understanding that you have the ability to create what you want. Kind of life just happens. There is no bigger picture. There is no like deeper meaning. What happens, and I don't have control over that, but you do have control over that. So I kind of get that feeling with this card. And then when you can master that, I do feel like the ascension will come through after that point in time. Sorry, let me just move some stuff. Whoops, my bad. Something else I thought I had to say for you guys. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. Wow, you have offer. Ooh, followed by contemplation in reverse. So I definitely think there's going to be an offer of some kind here. It does not have to be romantic. Please keep that in mind. It could totally be like an offer of a friendship. It could be offer at a job. It could be anything that you've been wanting. I feel like that's the key word here. Something that maybe you've been wanting. Actually, I take that back. They're telling me that you actually don't know this is coming. Because I do get this kind of like detached sort of energy from you guys. So I feel like maybe you don't actually know this is coming. Contemplation in reverse. This might be the other energy here, like the external energy. It could be if it's romantic, or maybe if it's career related, it could be like your supervisor or boss or something. I feel like this is the other person's energy where they've been thinking about something for a while. Because look at the contemplation card when it's right side up here. Someone who's been thinking, they've been very introspective, thinking on whatever. They're by themselves or just kind of off in another world thinking, right? So when I have this in reverse, to me is like, okay, we're moving out of this air energy of thinking, of contemplating, and we're moving down into a more grounded state of taking action, right? It's like you can only think about it so much before then you have to make an offer. So that's kind of sort of what I feel like here, that there's been something in the works, so to speak, and then having offers. It's a pretty good sign, I'm not gonna lie, okay? Balancing the scales, but in reverse. So this could mean that someone recognizes that something has not been fair to you. You might be the person recognizing that you haven't been treated fairly. Maybe you've been treated poorly. You weren't given, the opportunity maybe you feel as though you deserved or you worked really hard for. Because this is kind of like with the scales, it's Libra energy. It kind of reminds me of like the Justice card. So I do say that this is Libra energy here. And I'm sorry about my voice today. I'm just kind of feeling not so hot today, so. Commitment, but in reverse. This is interesting. So commitment in reverse could mean that someone is offering you, okay, there's a couple things. Hold on, let me pull the last two because that's two totally different messages. Oh, we have conclusion in reverse. And we have regret. What? That's interesting. Oh, I just want to see what else is under here. My God. Big dreams in reverse and dark night of the soul was underneath that as well. That's dark, deep energy. And release in reverse here too. Something needed to be worked through for sure that someone needed to let go and move on from, but I feel like they haven't been able to. Big dreams in reverse. It kind of makes me feel like an opportunity was missed. Like I said, an opportunity was missed. Something was left to the wayside and almost like ignored. Like something, it's like you don't know what you have until it's gone, or you don't know, you're not able to compare. What's a good way to put this? Like for those of you who it's not romantic, like without the bad times, you won't be able to cherish the good ones. Do you see what I'm saying here? So like when you go through these dark nights of the soul, right? Then you kind of see like, oh, actually, I maybe missed out on this. Now that I see how shitty this is, oh, my hair is attached to this. Now that I see how shitty this is, I'm starting to realize like, oh, I actually had it really good, and I had it really, like chill or easy. Things were good back then. They were easy and smooth back at XYZ time. Do you see what I mean? So the dark night of the soul makes me feel like someone missed out on an opportunity and instead had to go through a lot of fucking healing. Like almost kind of like, sorry, not sorry, but like someone kind of fucked up here. So this is romantic. Whether it's you or the other person, it's kind of like they skimped out on something that could have been really amazing, and instead they have this dark night of the soul. If it's not romantic, you could have said no to an opportunity because you weren't sure about it, and you were like, I don't know, and then now you're going through this whole dark night of the soul, right? And you're realizing like, oh my God, I've been holding on to this thing for so long, but that's not really the thing, right? So what are we releasing here? And then we'll get to the other cards. What are we needing to release? Let's clarify Dark Night of the Soul and release in reverse. Oh, that was pretty easy, huh? Wow. Return. I feel like someone needs to give in to something and go for the thing that they want, or go for the thing that maybe they missed out on, just to like have that ability to say, you know what? I did look into this. I did put time and effort into it, and I did see it through, so at least I know. You know, if you said no to a job, maybe a job opportunity, right, and then it comes back around, it's kind of like, that's kind of weird. Like, maybe it's coming back around for a reason. You take that job opportunity and maybe you get it and it just kind of works, and you go, oh, this is actually not what I wanted. Do you know what I mean? Or it could be like, oh, I said no to this thing, it's actually the exact thing that I wanted. It could go either way, but there's something here that I feel like was missed, and now you need to return to it, so that way you can know for sure. It's almost like you can know for sure if it was meant for you or if it wasn't. So that way you can say, all right, yep, did that, checked it off, didn't like it, or I did like it, now I know. Okay, what else here with these cards? Metamorphosis. So I feel like something is coming back around to you in like a better version. It's a better version of what you had before. If it's a person, especially with metamorphosis, they've done a lot of healing. They have done a lot of personal development. They've grown a lot. They've really successfully maybe kind of overcome their own dark night of the soul, because we're clarifying that dark night of the soul and the release in reverse. So maybe someone wasn't meant to fully let someone go or let some opportunity go because there was stuff that needed to happen here with metamorphosis. There were, excuse me, oh, happens every time I do readings. I do like, I'm burping, I'm hiccuping, I'm crying, my God. But with the metamorphosis here is almost like something couldn't be released because it wasn't fully exposed. There were pieces missing. Something needed to be really looked at before you could 100% say, yes, I'm done with that, or no, I think I want to explore that more. Especially with return, whether it's a romantic opportunity or career, whatever, something definitely needed to change. So this could also be like a right person, wrong time type of situation for you guys, okay? And the material world in reverse. So I feel like someone had to maybe work on their finances, or they just weren't ready to financially take that opportunity. So maybe if it's a job opportunity, you guys could have been like, you know what? I really love that job and I feel like it's a great place for me to be. It aligns with my goals and what I want in my life, but I don't know if I can risk maybe losing, you know, $1 or $2 an hour. You know, it's almost like the job is what you want, but the pay is not exactly what you want. Or, hey, we'd really love to have you in our company. We think you're a great fit, but you'd have to move, you know, halfway across the country. And it's like, oh, like, can I, you know, maybe move away from my family? Can I go move to this place where I won't have anybody? I won't be with friends and family, whatever. So it's almost like there was a risk here financially or monetarily that maybe you didn't think you could afford that. Maybe the other person didn't think they could afford it. Material world here reminds me of like pentacles, right? Obviously. So this could also mean that maybe someone was like, oh, I don't know if this is a stable connection. I don't know if this is a stable, secure choice for me, whether it's a partner, job, whatever. I don't know if this is the place where I can build. You know, that might be the case. And maybe someone's looking at it now being like, oh, okay, I see that maybe that wasn't the most important part about making this choice. If it comes down to a person, it could be, oh, okay, now I see that I'm regretting this because money wasn't the thing that I need to worry about the most. It was the fact that there was something, you know, beautiful there that was going to bloom, right? It's almost like, where do your or the other person's priorities lie when it comes to this opportunity? Because someone regrets doing what they did. I think someone here is really changing their mindset. They're opening up after a dark night of the soul. Of course, ascending is here. If this is you, of course, ascending is here, because that always comes after a dark night of the soul, right? Let's pull another one. Yeah, mute. I feel like someone was thinking on these things and they're just like, I got to do something. I got to say something. I have to XYZ, but didn't. Just sat on it. Because then you have, like I said, the contemplation in reverse in the beginning. I feel like this is someone else's energy towards you personally, for the people that I'm talking to right now, the Aries collective I'm connecting to. I do feel like we're honing in on someone else's energy here. But again, take it how it resonates. The contemplation in reverse with offer was the very first in the beginning, right? So I feel like someone is finally being like, okay, right here. I can't stay mute anymore. I have to make a choice. I have to move forward. I have to do it. I, can't live with not knowing, so I have to go explore that. Wow, look at this. Vibrations, are you kidding me? I feel like while this opportunity, like I said, whether person or career, whatever, while this opportunity was off doing whatever it or they were doing, silently, there might have been maybe no communication or little communication if it was a person, and then they basically got their shit together and really started to open up and say, I think actually this is more important than that thing. They've probably done some maybe inner child work, inner child healing. I feel like they've really changed a lot. And if it, again, is not romantic, then take it how it resonates. But I do feel like this person has changed quite a bit, and they needed to do that before they could come back around. This opportunity was like almost the thing that you wanted or that you needed or that you thought would be the greatest in the world. But at first, it had some things that need to be tweaked, okay? We've tweaked those things, and now Spirit's like sending it back around to see how we're doing, okay? There it is. I knew this would come out eventually. Destruction, the Tower card. I think the Tower card and offer here are coming kind of like hand in hand. The offer that you're going to get, receive, whatnot, maybe it's a text message, maybe it's an email from a company. Like I said, maybe a company you reached out to before. Someone is going to reach their hand out. I feel like that's very specific. Literally reach their hand out. And it might not be so obvious, but I do feel like it's been a long time coming, and I'm glad that it's coming back around for you guys. I do want to take a look at offer here, because then the other cards that we had, like the conclusion in reverse, right? And the regret. I do feel like there's a lot of deep, dark emotions here with this. I feel like someone regrets kind of what they did when they were with you, maybe, or the communication. Someone regrets how, again, it went down. Conclusion in reverse to me is almost like a new beginning, maybe, but having it coupled with regret, I do feel like intuitively this could mean like, when we were together, I did this thing and I regret that. Something along those lines. But let's take a look at what the offer is. Wow. Can you? Let me just, hold on. Because there we go, it got off of me. All right. You have reinvention in reverse. So this offer and then having reinvention in reverse is kind of interesting to me. But you do have fear in reverse as well. Someone could definitely be putting off something or putting off this offer because they're not ready to, they feel like maybe they would need to change, or maybe they felt like back in the day, whatever this has happened, they didn't want to change. But I feel like now the offer is kind of like, you know what? I think I would be open to this, because having fear in reverse is really good too. I mean, conquering fear, okay? Especially because we have the Tower, and then we also have material world, and here you have regret. There's a lot of darker emotions here. So offer, having fear in reverse to me is like, reaching out a hand, like I was saying, very specifically with the offer card, reaching out a hand to say, I'm trying to overcome this, I am working on overcoming this, or here's what I've been going through while I've been away and not speaking, whatever. Reinvention in reverse is the only thing that makes me a little weary, because this can, to me, talk about stubbornness, right? So I feel like the person maybe that you were connected to or are connected to, or whatever this case is, if it's not romantic, again, take it how it resonates. But I feel like there was a stubbornness of someone being like, I feel like I might have to be a different person to fit this job description, to fit this description in general. I might have to be a whole different person to fit this. I don't know if I can be the person that you want, whether it's job or romantic. So I feel like the offer that's coming through is, this is what I was doing before, but I think I might be ready to overcome that and conquer that fear. Wow. All right. So we have stuck in reverse. So again, feeling unstuck. Okay. I feel like, and this is still for the offer card. So the offer is like, I am changing. I am coming undone. But in a good way, you know? I am unraveling a little bit. And then you have refocus. The cards are all like spinning, so I'm like, okay, refocus. And then you have grief. So I feel like someone really is taking those darker, deeper, shadowy emotions and being like, okay, I can't, like this, you know, maybe I'm not happy where I am. I need to focus on something different. I need the offer, right? Because it's still clarifying that offer card. I need to focus on this, and I think I'm willing to offer up, you know, same opportunity, new fine print. I hope that makes sense. Let's do some tarot things really quick. Okay. All right, what do we have for Aries? Now, I think the person that you're dealing with, if it is romantic, is definitely, they're coming around, but I don't think they're 100% there yet. I don't think they're fully there. I think they're working on it, working on themselves. I just don't think they're 100% there quite yet. Especially having the reinvention in reverse makes me kind of feel like they're a little bit same old, okay? But they are trying, and that's what's really important, okay? No one's perfect. Let's do 2 more. I know, it's so itchy. 1 more. 3 of Swords. All right, guys. On the bottom, Knight of Swords. This air energy here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, can be really chaotic. That's what I'm going to say about that. It can be really, like, impulsive energy. I want this, I'm going to go get it, which is very Aries energy, if I do say so, right? Not wanting to wait, being really impatient. I'm just going to go get it, not really going to think about it. I'm just going to do. Again, very Aries. Wow. Empress here, Taurus and Libra energy with that. Divine feminine energy as well. The World. 6 of Pentacles. I'm going to take them all out first, okay, guys? Strength. Some Leo energy. We also have Queen of Swords. This is some bad bitch energy, and I love it. King of Pentacles. I just heard that's my baby. That's my baby. I love that so much, dude. That makes me feel alive. I'm like, not even gonna, I can't. That's my baby right there. All right, so here's the thing, okay? We have the Empress followed by the World. Honestly, this energy for me is like, no more fucking around. No more fucking around. I feel like you guys have really gone through like an initiation, especially those of you who, again, like if your birthday has already passed and you're like a March Aries or something like that, I feel like you guys maybe have like hit your birthday and it's like, boom, new you. You know what I mean? Like this to me feels like no more fucking around. Like I'm the Empress. I get what I want. I'm not taking no for an answer. You know, why should I have to stifle myself or disguise my emotions or be less than, you know, who I am? If someone ever tells you that you're too much, ask them if they're enough for you, okay? That's the type of energy I feel with this. It's not about you being too much. It's about everybody else not being enough to live up to what you need. And I don't think that's fucking selfish at all. I think that's amazing to set those boundaries and have those expectations, right? They're not high standards. They're not. And I feel like I just need to say that to somebody, okay? Underneath this, too, you also have the Strength card, so some Leo energy here. It falls under the Empress. So for me, this is almost like mastery of something. I feel like you guys are almost like, I get this energy of like, I've been through enough, I've done enough, I've experienced a lot, I know what I don't want, I know what I do want. You know what I mean? I'm ready officially. It's like I did all the initiation stuff and got to the point where I'm at. You have ended cycles here with the World, right? You've ended those cycles. And then you also have 6 of Pentacles talking about balance, right? Really, I feel like this is, I don't want to be the beggar anymore. I want to be the person handing out, you know, the success or the whatever that you want to call it. He's like feeding other people here, whatnot. it's like you want to switch the hierarchy. That's probably a better way to put it. You don't want to be these people anymore. You're this person now. I feel like you guys have really leveled up and ended this period of time where maybe you weren't feeling abundant, you weren't feeling like you were in the right place or searching for the right things, but I feel like you guys have seriously leveled up here. The strength for me is also mastery, like I said. Oh, I broke a nail. Strength, Leo energy, mastery. I just get this sense of knowing yourself, especially because it falls under the Empress. So look at all those like yellowy orange colors. Sacral energy, solar plexus energy for me. Yellow really reminding me of the sun. So this is like what makes you happy, what lights you up. You've done enough mastering of what doesn't make you feel good and abundant. Now let's focus on the things that do, okay? And then following this, having the Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles here. This is not gender or sex specific. This could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this is someone who knows what they want. They make decisions very confidently. They're clear in their communication. They are clear in the way that I'm hearing set boundaries too. So again, it could be expectations as well, but it's like setting boundaries or talking about your expectations. I feel like you just want more out of life and you're really not going to settle, okay? It falls underneath the World card. So having the World and the Queen of Swords, again, I'm choosing to end the cycle. I don't want things to happen to me. I'm creating them. I am like picking those things purposefully. Things aren't happening to you just on a whim. You're picking them. You're choosing them. I choose to no longer accept this, and I do choose to have more of this in my life. That's just the energy that I feel with you guys. And then you have King of Pentacles. So this could be Capricorn energy, or it could be any of the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it falls underneath that Six of Pentacles. So this definitely to me is some sort of balance coming in regards to this person, whoever they may be. If it's you and your energy, again, it could be career and finances where you guys are like, you know what? Yes, I am abundant. I choose to be abundant. I'm not going to pass up these opportunities that might very well put me in a good spot financially. You know, I think that you're just learning to go with the flow a lot more and ask for the things that you want instead of just waiting to see if they're going to happen. You're like, no, I'm going to go get them. Thanks. Okay. And also what I was going to say is Queen of Swords is looking at the King. So this could very well be you looking at your person and being like, I want that person. Like, why should I not try to go after them? Why should I not tell them how I feel? Like, you know what I mean? So let's see. Why is the King of Pentacles here for Aries? Not fully, so I'm not going to take it, but who is this King of Pentacles? Oh, wow. Six of Wands. Wow. Okay. Wow. All right. Six of Wands, so whoever this person is, you see success with them, or they might see the success with you. This is someone who I feel like you are very compatible with, you're a good match with. It's a person that maybe because we have two of the sixes here, Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Maybe this is a person that is coming back around. Maybe it's this King of Pentacles. Because sixes, to me, it's about balance. It's about like reconciling or fixing things after the change or the conflict, because fives are changes and conflict. So this to me is like coming back around. This person is coming back. They're very successful. They're victorious in their battle, in their fight. So I definitely feel like if this is coming out for the King of Pentacles, something successful I think is definitely going to happen here. I think whatever it is you're going after is meant for you and should be something that works out very well in your favor, okay? Following that, we had these two things. We had Two of Swords come out. So it's a little bit of uncertainty as to whether or not you're going to be successful in this, or it might be the other person's energy. Little confused, head versus heart. Is this the right thing to do? I don't know, but I feel it in my heart. This might not seem perfect in my mind, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it, which is kind of like that Knight of Swords energy we had that crowned the whole reading. You know, I don't know if this is the way that I should probably go about this, but I'm going to do it anyway because I want it and I'm going to go get it. Like, that's kind of that feeling here. Which one are you going with? Because this person is kind of ignoring the water behind them, the moon, which is their emotions and their intuition. That's just the way I read them, okay? So there might be something someone has put off for a while because they're ignoring their intuition and their heart and where their heart is calling them, thinking they have to go do something else or be someone else, kind of like I said with the oracle cards, and they didn't know if they could fit that descriptor before, but I feel like now they're just like, you know what, fuck it. Again, I'm just going to do what I want. That's as simple as it gets. I'm just going to do what I want. You also have Nine of Wands in reverse here. Okay, so some Sagittarius energy. This for me is like, again, kind of giving up in a good way. Giving in might be a better way to put it. Because normally this would be kind of persevering, pushing through, really coming to the end of a cycle. But now I feel like this person's like, why am I fighting so hard to get this thing when my heart is calling me in a different direction? Okay. Then you also have Queen of Cups. So this might be the way that this other person views you. If the King of Pentacles is your person that you're connected to, they might be viewing you as this Queen of Cups. And viewing you as this person of like, I should just give in to them. Like, they clearly love me and they appreciate me. They care for me. Queen of Cups is someone who's very easily able to like assimilate with other people. They can, usually they're very like empathetic. So again, it could be water energy is why I'm saying this. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But this really for me is like, I believe actually Queen of Cups is Scorpio, so someone can have it in a chart, but this for me is an energy of a person who is like one with her people, if that makes sense. I'm one of you. I feel what you feel. I can easily connect to you. So if this is how your person is seeing you, they might be seeing you as someone who they can easily open up to and be vulnerable with because you understand them. You've been through the same things, if not very similar, so they can trust you with their feelings, which is kind of what I feel like they don't do with people. So you might be someone they can very easily open up to, be vulnerable with, and they can say, this happened and it really hurt me and I like don't know how to emotionally cope with this. And there will be no judgment. You know, you can look at them and say, that's okay. I care for you. I love you. I appreciate you. You're safe here. And I feel like maybe they don't have that with whatever else is going on in their life. Okay. And look at this, the Star card. I feel like there is this like the stars aligning type of thing for you and a person that's just been ignored for a really long time. Because the Star card, this is Aquarius energy, right? So it's very like collective energy. So I do feel like you and this person might be very like connected and someone's been ignoring that for a while. Like I kind of do feel like it's them. It's about balance. It's about your dreams coming true. It's about just being in alignment and, you know, and healing. So that way you can be in alignment with what you need. Especially with the water there, it's about like empathy for me, tuning into others. As Aquarius has a really easy time connecting with the collective and what the collective is going through. They can be really great channelers for messages for the collective, as I just saw 333. So this can really be you in alignment with this person, and I feel like they might be seeing that now more so. And again, it could be vice versa, so whatever. Four of Pentacles, needing to let go for sure, and again, go with what they feel and not so much of what their head is telling them. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there because we're gonna go way overboard if I keep going. So I love you guys so much. Like I said, happy birthday. Happy Aries season. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it resonates with you. Everything is down below in the description box. I'm like trying to think of what I need to say because I've changed things up a little bit. So everything you need to know about where to follow me, other social media accounts, my website, how to book with me, any of that stuff, it's all in the description box down below. So please go check that out. Otherwise, please leave a thumbs up if you liked it, if you enjoy it. If you enjoy the way I read and you want to hang out with me more, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you can get notified of upcoming videos and we can hang out more. Love y'all so much, and I'm going to see you next month. Bye.